Hey everybody, Mel from Mel's Bells Crafts. Today I'm going to show you how to make your very own crochet water bottle holder. I know it's getting warmer outside and we got to take those water bottles everywhere we go, so what better way to carry them than in your very own crochet water bottle holder. Today I'm using a Contigo water bottle. It's 32 ounces. It's got a bit of a tapered neck there, but you can use whatever kind of water bottle you want as long as it's cylinder shaped. So you're going to need some yarn, something pretty sturdy that doesn't have a lot of elasticity. In this case, I'm going to be using macrame rope for the very first time. I have never crocheted with it before, but I got this macrame rope off of Amazon, and I can go ahead and link the listing in the description. Hook size for this, so I'm going to kind of wing it. I've got a 6 here, I've got an 8 here, but I think I'm going to try the 6. You'll need a darning needle, you'll need scissors, and then of course whatever size water bottle that you're looking to fit. So let's get started. To begin, you're going to make a magic circle. Then you're going to place 10 half double crochets inside the magic circle. When you're done, you should have 10 half double crochets. You're going to slip stitch into the first half double crochet. For round 2, you're going to chain 1, then you're going to place 2 half double crochets into the first stitch, and you're going to place 2 half double crochets into all subsequent stitches until you reach the end of the round. When you reach the end of the round, you should have 20 half double crochets, and you're going to slip stitch into the first half double crochet. Okay, so for round 3, I'm going to start off by putting 2 half double crochets into the first one. 1, 2, okay, then followed by only 1 half double crochet. I'm going to repeat that all the way around, so it's going to be 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1 all the way to the beginning, okay? Okay, coming up on the end of round 3, I started with 2 half double crochets, so I'm going to end, my final stitch is going to be 1 half double crochet because I'm alternating. Then I'm going to slip stitch to the top of the first half double crochet like we've been doing. Okay, 1, 2, 3, this is going to be round 4. So this time I'm going to be doing 2 half double, half double, half double, 2 half double, half double, half double. That's going to be the pattern, okay? So it's going to be 1, 2, half double, and then 2, 1. Okay, so I'm just wrapping up the 4th round here. I'm going to place 2 half double crochets into the next stitch. 1 half double crochet into the next. and 1 half double crochet into the last and final stitch. Okay, so that's what it looks like after the 4th round. Round 1 has 10 half double crochets. Round 2 has 20. Round 3 has 30, and round 4 has 40. Okay, so now it's time to check to see if I've made my base big enough. And what I'm going to do is get my water bottle. I'm going to place it right on top of what I've just made. Okay? And what you should see is a little bit of a lip. So it should be a little wider than the circumference of the base of your water bottle. Okay? You want it to be able to make that turn, okay? So I've made my base big enough. We're done increasing, and now we just need to go up. So I'm going to chain 2 now, okay? And I'm going to double crochet into the same space because the chain 2 doesn't count as a stitch, okay? So there's that. So remember I have 40, okay? One thing I wanted to mention, you probably want a stitch marker and you're going to count to the halfway point, which is going to be stitch number 20. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So at 21, you're going to place a stitch marker. Not at 20, but at 21, or whatever your halfway point is. If you have 50, if you had to go all the way up to 50 on yours, then you're gonna mark stitch number 26. So the halfway point would be 25, and you're gonna mark stitch number 26. I don't know if that makes sense, but anyway, that's what you're gonna do, okay? So let's see. I have done 1, 2, and 3. Okay. I think that's probably good. Okay, 3. Now I'm going to start the mesh. And what I'm going to do is, sorry, I'm just getting over a cold. Let me clear my throat. What I'm going to do is I'm going to chain 1, skip 1, and double crochet into the next stitch, okay? So right here. All right, let me get in a little closer. There. Okay, I'm going to repeat that until I get back over to my stitch marker. Chain 1, skip 1, double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, okay, I'm back to my stitch marker, so let me take that out. And I have just double crocheted, chain 1, skip 1. Now I need to double crochet into this stitch. So remember back at the beginning of the round, I put 3 double crochets all together without doing the mesh. I want this side to match, okay? So I'm going to place a total of 4 double crochets here. And then I'm going to go ahead and resume my mesh stitches. Okay, I'm coming up on the end of my round 5. So I've just double crocheted, chain 1. I'm going to skip this one, and then I'm going to double crochet into this last stitch. And that is it, folks. Okay, at the end of round 5, you should still have 40 stitches. Go ahead and slip stitch to the top of the first double crochet. Okay, you can really start to see that mesh look starting to form, which I think is looking nice. And over here, I have 4 double crochets that I did not do a chain space in between, okay? On the other side, it looks like I have 5. That's because of the chain 2. Okay, the difference here when the project is all done is going to be negligible, so don't worry about that. So I'm going to chain up 2. I'm going to double crochet into the same stitch. Okay, I'm going to double crochet into the next. Two, okay, and then I'm gonna pick up my mesh again, okay? So chain 1, skip 1, and I'm going to double crochet into the double crochet from the previous round, okay? That way that mesh just continues on, okay? And the rest of the rows are gonna be like this until really you get the height of your water bottle, your desired height. So you can skip to the end if you want, if you kind of, get what I'm doing here. Or if you want to just follow along, we can cruise right along here. Okay, I'm back to the other side where I did not skip any double crochets. So, at this point, I'm just repeating what I did in the previous round, okay? So I'm not gonna skip any here. I'm just gonna keep double crocheting into the previous double crochet. For a total of 4. See that? 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I'm going to pick my mesh back up. Okay, coming up on the end of this round. One last double crochet right here. And I'm going to slip stitch to the top of my first one. And there you have it. So you can see how everything's starting to come up, right? See that? See? So we're gonna keep on going up. I'm just gonna do a few more rounds. I'm gonna do a few more rounds off camera, and then we'll pick it back up. But basically you're just doing the exact same thing, round after round, okay? All right. When you reach your desired height, you're going to do a final round of single crochets. So single crochet into each stitch. When you get to those chain spaces, go ahead and just single crochet right into that chain space. Make your life easy. Continue on until you reach the end of the round. By the end of the round, you should have 40 single crochets. Okay, coming up on the end of my final round of single crochets, I have 40. I'm going to slip stitch to the top of my first one, and I think it gives it a nice finished look. Okay, so now that I went ahead and slip stitched, I finished that round. Kind of puts me in a little awkward position here. I'm sort of in the middle of these group of double crochets. So what I need to do is I need to slip stitch to move my hook and my yarn over to the edge. So I'm going to put 2 slip stitches here. Okay, so now I'm going to chain 1. I'm going to turn my work. And now I'm going to do 4 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I'm going to chain 1 and turn my work. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is insert my hook into the back loop only of the next stitch. I'm going to go down into my foundation chain and find that loop, and I'm going to single crochet into it. I'm going to repeat that for the next 3 stitches. This row might be a little tight and some of the stitches might be a little hard to crochet into them. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll get my darning needle and kind of stretch out the stitch. Sometimes that can make it a little bit easier. And like I said, it'll just be a little tricky just this row. After that, it'll be easy. So see, and I'm gonna go ahead and single crochet this last stitch. And I'm gonna chain 1, turn my work. And what I do is I usually just rotate my work so it's easier for me to see. I'm going to insert my hook into the back loop only again. I'm going to locate my next stitch, which let me zoom in here. It's going to be right here. Okay, and I'm going to single crochet into that. So I'm going to yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. I'm going to do that for a total of 4 stitches. So it's going to be 4 single crochets. This whole strap is 4 single crochets, but it's what's called the thermal stitch. Okay, just like that. Repeat this process until you get the length that you want for the strap. I did mine for a length of 40 inches. When you're done making the strap to the length that you're wanting, go ahead and line it up with the other side without twisting the strap. You're going to line it up with your groups of 4 double crochets and go ahead and connect them however you want really. I went ahead and slip stitched mine. Then you're going to fasten off. And don't forget to weave in your loose ends and you're all done. And ta-da! Here's what your final water bottle holder should look like when it's all said and done, strap and all. And you are all set for the summer. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe.